Okay. Watch out for Odeon stun decks. Yeah, I'm expecting. I mean, it's a Duelist Cup. I'm expecting all the BS here. But yeah, again, I'm starting from level 1. What is this? Oh, cup rewards. Again, I'm just gonna copy my Endymion deck and then just go from there. Okay, so let's show this off, I guess. Just, you know, my standard Endymion deck. You know, it's been so long since I've actually used, like, my completed Endymion list. I opened this up and I saw Majesty Pegasus, and I was like confused for a moment, but then I was like, oh yeah, I still run Necro Valley in this version. I'm not sure how much good Necro Valley is going to be, honestly, in the current meta. I might just opt to remove them both and cut the deck size down just a little bit. But, you know, we'll see what we run into. And then, of course, you know, no more Appaloosa, which is fine, because, again, it allowed me to put Avermax back in, which I've always liked. Yeah, I was debating either Endymion or Resonators, you know? Like, again, if I feel like switching it up, you know, if I feel like switching it up, I could, choose to go for my, not this one. I could go for my 60-card Resonator deck, but I'd have to make some adjustment to it, like putting in some Ghost Bells and whatnot if I really wanted to run this version of the deck, you know? But again, we'll see how it goes with Endymion. If I feel like switching over to Resonators, I might do so. So, yeah, let's give this a try. Yeah. I think I see a few cards in my Resonator deck I can remove for some copies of Ghost Bell. But again, I'm starting from like level 1, so I don't know. Ah. Immediately starting with the Shadow Hand. That's fun. Well, it looks like I'm normal summoning Garuda. And pray don't get drolled immediately. Well, I could go Institution and see what I can do from there. Let's grab Baby Jackal, just in case I do get drolled or ashed or whatever. If I get ashed, then oh well. Starting off with a Shadow Hand. Oh, there's Endy. Okay. I mean, this is Electromite, so it's not all that bad. This gets me to Electromite. Let's put the spell counters on Institution, since Garuda's going to be used as link material. Then I can at least, you know, get a Basilisk out. You know, make use of Garuda's counters before it gets linked off. And then add back the Jackal King from my extra deck. Maybe for 1 hour I'll do Endymion, and then like the next hour switch over to Resonators, just to change it up for once. Because I feel like in the early levels, I can pretty comfortably use Endymion, but, you know, the higher I get, the harder it's going to be. And then, might as well use a deck that can, actually play hand traps and stuff to give me a better shot at winning. Yeah, if he has nib, then oh well. Okay, cool. Okay, he does have nib, which is fine. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I can still pendulum summon. That is not a big deal right now. Like, I haven't committed to my pendulum summon. I'm still fine. I got an extra draw here. Again, it's not a big deal. Upstart Goblin, more draws. Another chicken game. I feel like he dropped that nib too early. He should have waited for me to make Celine first. Oh, hey, Master Cerberus. That does something. I'll grab me a baby jackal, then I'll pendulum summon. Well, no, he saw all the Endymion cards, so nah, can't. I don't think he actually thinks that I'm playing that. I can only pendulum summon one from the extra deck though, which is fine. I can just pendulum summon my Endymion, and then my two Jackal Kings from the hand. That should be fine. I mean, I'm short like 2 spell counters to use Endymion's pendulum effect, but it's like, whatever. What are some things I could make here with the token? 2 non-link monsters. I can make IP. 2 effect monsters, so I can't make Beyonder if I wanted to. I'd need to make... Yeah, I'd have to use 3 monsters to make Celine. Do I really want to sacrifice one of my Jackal Kings? I don't think so. Sacrificing 1 Jackal King just to make a Celine, and then I get Endymion out. I mean, I could, but I feel like it'd be more Sky Striker than Endymion. I'm just gonna end turn here. I just gotta hope he has a spell that, I'm fine with letting resolve. Because otherwise, it's gonna be hard to deal with. Alright, so he's going for the draw. My life points are still significantly lower. Okay, that's fine. I got the spell resolve that I wanted. So now I'm a lot more comfortable now with my negates. I'm just trying to remember, what do I stop in this deck? He's gonna go after Endymion, or he's gonna go after one of my Jackal Kings. Add a Salamangreat from deck to hand? I don't know if I want to negate that. Again, I only have 1 spell trap negate. And I have 2 monster negates. I think there was another spell that was a bit more important for me to negate. And then that adds, so I'll just negate that. I'll just negate that. Reach Diamond 2? Nice. And that's a hard once per turn, so if he summons another one, he can't use effect again. He's bringing it back. I could technically negate that and bounce my Jackal King. Screw it, let's go for it. And bounce the Jackal King that negated. I want to keep my institution up. Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. What'd you think? Okay, you thought I was gonna bounce my institution? I was gonna bounce my Jackal King anyways. Honestly, you were better off probably destroying like an Endymion. Going after my monster negate, okay. I can still pendulum someone one out immediately. And again, I still have Endymion for a spell trap negate. There's Servant. Late to the party. You can't respond to chicken game, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh hey, you know that card you just returned to my deck? Hold on. I can pendulum summon out this Jackal King first. Hey, you know that card you just bounced back to my deck? Or banished, yeah. Alright. This is a risky play because I'm literally removing all spell counters from my field, but I still have a 4300 attack token. But again, they'll be replenished immediately. He does have a response. He's a Dominus Impulse. Okay, whatever. It stays, that's fine. Come on. Change to attack position already. Now, this will lower his life points below mine, so I might as well deal the most damage that I can here. Now, I could summon Servant here, but I don't think she does anything for me. If I summon Servant, I could make... What can I make here? Main phase 2. 2 monsters, including a dark. I could go into dark, summon Servant, make Celine. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I remember. And then I'll at least have a monster negate with Jackal King. This is a tough decision to make. I have no negates until he activates his spell. So I think my best bet is just to simply let this go and see what happens. And just like that, my Jackal King is live again. But I need to activate another one. Does he have like another follow-up card? And that's the question. You got the counter trap? Is that what that is? The counter trap? No? Okay, draw 2, he needs it. Now I can negate with Endymion. Yeah. Seems about right. Oh. Well, this is a brick. Yeah, this does nothing at all. I can't even. Yeah, I can't make anything with this hand. This is just Necro Valley and a prayer. I mean, I can scale Endymion. He'll shotgun like Maxi or Fuelos or whatever, and then I just pass. I guess I'll normal summon Servant to discard. Nope. Okay, he just does that. This is all I can do. This is like, yeah, this is literally all I can do. Literally one spell counter short from activating Servant. Might as well have some defense, right? Centurion. Yeah, they don't care about Necro Valley. But at least I get the spell counters, I guess. Not that it really matters. So he did have a Fuelos. I mean, if he makes Auxilla, unless he deals with my Necro Valley, he can't get rid of, he can't like, put his cards back into the back row. So let's get rid of my Necro Valley for that. What you gonna add? Phalanx? I'm gonna definitely take some damage here. Oh yeah, yep, he can't be reborn because of Necro Valley. I think we're just doing just chain link block though. Yeah, he can't come back. A try, okay. In the column, 3K. You can't place into the back row. So I don't have to worry about him triggering a synchro summon. Into the Void is dead, of course. My best bet here is just to go for Endymion. Or just Servant, I guess. Yeah, Servant is literally my best bet here. He can't imperm if he has one because, like, whatever. He could Phalanx, funnily enough, but nope, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, my best bet here is just Endymion, and then just pass turn, I guess. Just in case of the back row cards he has, and then just use Servant to put spell counters on things, I guess. What does this thing do? I could, remove 2 to banish non-target. But again, can't really do much else from here. I'm just gonna hold on to these cards for now. Brandied regained, whatever. Yeah, there goes that. Legacia I don't have to worry about because again, Endymion can't be destroyed by card effects. Primera Primus is a little bit concerning, you know. I know he can manually synchro, but it's like, eh. I could negate this. Hold on, is it protected by the field spell? Or is it this? Face-up cards cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay. And then face-up cards cannot be destroyed by card effects, but it can still be negated. Let's keep that in the back row. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no. Yeah, sure, this is gonna force me to bounce my own Endymion, but it's like, whatever. Bro thought he had me with that. What you got, another imperm? You destroy Servant, she goes into my scale. I can use Into the Void. And again, I have no monsters on the field, so I don't have to worry about another imperm. And if I really need to, I can Endymion again. So again, I gotta worry about Primera Primus, which I think can destroy, like, either of my scales. I think at this point I can use Chicken Game because, you know, this hasn't really been doing anything for me. You gonna Ash Mine to the Void? Nope, he's going straight for a Synchro. I'm guessing he's going for a Chaos Angel. That's what I want to assume. Nope, he's going for a level 12, okay. What are you going for, Blazar now? That's what I'm assuming, he's going for a Blazar. Yeah, either Blazar or Supernova. Supernova I can get rid of with Magia Magic. He's waiting on the Crimson Dragon. Okay, he wants to see what I do. Or not, okay, whatever. So it's either Blazar or Supernova. Again, in which case I can use Magia Magic to force it out. Hopefully. Okay, yep, Supernova. That makes this a lot easier. Makes this a much easier decision. Well, kind of. I gotta see what. Let me see what I draw for this chicken game. This other chicken game. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to Pendulum Summon early. Okay, yep, that works. Unless he has, like, you know, a negate for this. And then Servant will immediately gain 1 spell counter back. Once this resolves, Servant will go back to 2. Then Institution will put her at 3. Banishing his own Supernova so it'll come back. Okay. Let's get rid of Auxilla, I guess. This is a permanent banish. I mean, that gives me the chance to possibly go for, game here. I definitely need to summon an Endymion, though, to play around whatever back row he has set. Maxi, I gotta go for it. I gotta take it. He doesn't have a Bestial. 2 Endymions are already out, unfortunately. I just gotta play around whatever that last back row card is. Then I can grab Baby Jackal to be my low scale, since I didn't commit to my normal summon. And just pray I don't get nibbed. Okay, Droll, that's honestly not too big of a... He turned off his own Maxi! Hold on. Yeah, he just turned off his own Maxi. I mean, in this case, I can just pop my other Endymion then. You Maxi, get 1 draw, and then Droll. This plays around Droll because I put it into the extra deck and then add it to my hand. So I pop my Endymion. What do I want to add? I guess Astrograph is still the way, just so I can get a summon. Don't have any Jackal Kings though. I think Jackal King might be the safest bet here, just to get a Monster Negate out. Yeah, you thought. You literally thought. You thought you were doing something. You got Valor in that hand too? I figured he had double imperm when he put it in the far left and far right. I could technically pop my Baby Jackal, put spell counters. Now this is the scary part. If he has Nib, then yeah, I lose. If not, then I have a shot. Doesn't matter where the Jackal King goes, I guess. Come on, summon please. And then I'll use 1 Endymion to make Selene, since I already have all 3 of them out of the deck. Okay, cool. No Nib from the looks of it. And there we go. Bro probably should have just let the Maxi go through. He could have drawn into a Bestial to help protect him. Or multiple, rather, instead of just 1. Because one Bestial wouldn't be enough. He would need multiple. I'm guessing he has Imperm now. A third Imperm. Yeah, get out of here. I do think that Necro Valley helped me stay in the duel long enough to make that comeback. Because, you know, he couldn't put his Centurion cards back into the back row from the grave. And I pretty much had him checkmated. Like, whether he made Blazar or Supernova, I had him checkmated with Magia Magic, so that was nice. Magia Magic literally checkmated him on whatever he would summon with Crimson Dragon. Oh, he's making me go first. Okay. That's concerning. Making me go first is concerning. Up his field lit up briefly. Alright, he has a response. I'm expecting a bunch of hand traps. You gonna preemptively negate my Jackal, or what? Okay, chicken game. I'm assuming he has Maxi or Fuwalos. Sky Striker, Tempai. Yeah, probably Sky Striker, Tempai. But let's get a Jackal King out. Ready to get hit by Maxi or Fuwa. Oh. No response. Okay, so it's more than likely Imperm or Veiler then. So he has Imperm or Veiler. Good to know. And then with this way, I think I can actually get Endymion and Jackal King out. And still make Electromite to keep them both on the field. Yeah, I can do that with this hand. Ah, crap. I messed up. I was supposed to scale Jackal King. That literally fucked it up. Well, I guess now I'm using Materialization to bounce my Reflection because I was supposed to scale Jackal King. Unless I just, you know, summon this Jackal King. Yeah, I messed that up. I was supposed to scale Jackal King, then pop the Jackal King to summon Baby Jackal. But now I gotta use this Materialization to do that instead. Ah, I hate that. That's a waste. I could have used this Materialization for something so much better. But again, it's only activatable when I have a monster on the field, so... Again, it's either Jackal King, or it's either Imperm or Veiler, and I can stop one. Well, I can stop both. But if he has multiple copies of Veiler, then yeah. He needs multiple Veilers to, stop me. Maybe I can make this work by summoning Bashless with Baby Jackal. And hopefully play around in Nibiru, because I'm already at like 4 summons, or 5, as it is. Yeah, Nib is just gonna kill me here. Let's remove it from Servants, so she's gonna be Link material. Then I'll scale Bash, or scale Reflection, activate Bash. It could be. Because again, his field didn't light up when Baby Jackal tributed itself. When I didn't have any monsters on the field. It's still a possibility. Then I can grab back my Jackal King from the extra deck. Or my Baby Jackal, I guess. Either one. Either one works. Labyrinth, he made me go first. I don't think Labyrinth would choose to willingly go second. Yeah, Labyrinth wouldn't let me go first. They want to go. They want to go first. I set this up so I have so I have a spell trap negate and a monster negate. Again, the only thing I'm worried about is Nibiru. Figured, yeah. But I mean, this means I can pop my Endymion now. You got Valor on top of that? Or do you have a... Well, you can't use another one right now anyways. Who knows? But yeah, now I can just pop this Endymion. Now the question is, does he have another Imperm? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, that worked out great. Now I can, you know, comfortably use this Jackal King for a potential Nibiru, even though I'm way past 5 summons. And I pretty much get like full combo off here now. But he has 5 cards and he'll have 5 cards in hand. Again, he made me go first, which is always scary. Yeah, if I would have done this right, this materialization would have been so good. I could have, like, you know, scaled a Baby Jackal and then used materialization to special summon it instead of having to drop it early because I misplayed with, you know, scaling my cards. Again, it just depends on what he has. It's been a while since I've made Vortex Dragon. I think I actually pop Reflection here just so I can use Baby Jackal to place a spell counter on the Endymion that I'm going to reborn from my grave. So I'm gonna pop Reflection and Chicken Game. Well, yeah, Reflection, Chicken Game, and Absolute, obviously. Ah, he has a Bestial or Ghost Bell. No, he has something that activates in the grave. I think he has a Bestial. He has something now, but he's choosing to let it resolve, which actually concerns me a lot. Whatever he has concerns me. I have a feeling I'm gonna get like Super Polyed or Dark Rulered or something. He has some. It has to be a Bestial. Yeah, I think it's a Magnemite. It could be Bestial Magnemite, because I have a Dark in the Grave now. No, it's still activatable. It has to be a Bestial. Because it wasn't activatable until Absolute went to the grave, and Endymion and Astrograph were in the grave. It has to be a Bestial. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. But if this is Magnemite, that pretty much tells me it's probably Tempai. But that has to be a Bestial. And he's just passing. So yeah, he has something to break this board. Super Poly. Dark Ruler won't kill me, but Droplet will. That's what I'm expecting, like a Droplet or something. And he's just probably just gonna discard the Bestial for the Droplet. Kashtira Fenrir, huh? This is gonna be what? Adding Unicorn? Is that even worth it? Do I let him add that? I don't think so. Let's see what he chains here. I'm expecting him to chain like Droplet or something. And then send like Fenrir or something just to grab Unicorn. Vanquish Soul. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Definitely don't let Raisin stay on the field. He shouldn't be able to chain Raisin here. Yeah, he can't activate it in the same chain. Why did he choose to go second then? Why would you want to go second with Vanquish Soul? That was like combo right there. That was like full combo, I think, right? Raisin is like basically the one card combo for the deck. Why did he choose to go second? Ah, come on. Gonna get me back to the lobby. Yep, of course. I hate it when it does that. Again, that only happens when you win the coin toss. Again, I think this is probably a normal summon Basilisk moment. And pray I don't get drolled because this hand is pretty... yeah. Honestly, if I want to play it safe, I might as well just scale Reflection. If I'm just going to play it safe. That way if I draw into something I can summon off of it, then, you know, that'll be that. Like Garuda, that works. I can summon Garuda. Then I could search Servant if I need to. Which honestly isn't going to be good right now, considering what my hand is, but whatever. Yeah, I have no protection here. What? 4 or 5. I have exactly 6 spell counters. What's something good that I can grab? Again, I think Servant is still my best bet here. Or Magister. Because I have a low scale that I can grab back. So I think my best bet is grabbing a high scale like Magister. Because again, Servant isn't doing much for me here. But I can't summon anything with this hand anyways. I'd be relying on Beyond the Pendulum to make any sort of reliable play. Yeah, this hand is terrible. There was probably a better play I could have done, but right now I'm just unable to see it because I am a slow thinker. And if anything, I'll just be on for Endymion. I'll get a draw, won't get an extra search, but I'll still get to summon Astrograph and get Endymion out. Look beyond, I guess. God, this hand is not great. But again, this will put spell counters on the institution, which will be something. Let's see what I draw. It's probably not going to be anything of use. Yeah, of course not. Dead talents, go figure. This is not going to be a good end field. No monster negate, just one spell trap negate. Honestly, I'm gonna keep Garuda on the field because it can at least hold spell counters. I should have summoned Garuda in defense. Yeah, I'm about to go on window. I mean, technically I can make IP. That's better than nothing. Fell asleep after getting home from work like an hour ago. Yeah, I get that. I mean, my best, option here is either SP or Avra Max for chances of surviving. I'll probably go SP Little Knight to banish one of his back row cards. I think you're a bit behind, Bomber. Oh. Okay, so this appears to be Shining Sark. Yeah, possible double banish with SP. He set 2 cards. If it's Shining Sark, I can negate the spell. Alright, he's forcing it out now, might as well go for it. He didn't commit to his normal summon, so I feel like this is obviously a bait. I mean, Avermax is good. Untargetable, indestructible, you have to attack Avermax. I think I want to summon Avermax just for old times. An untargetable, indestructible by card effect Avermax. Pretty slow at typing on your phone? No. And you have to attack Avermax. You can't attack anyone else. Yeah, he realizes that. I mean, not really much else he could do anyways. This thing have an effect when it's attacked? Oh, Jackal King, you ain't really doing much for me. This doesn't really do anything. I could just preemptively call by just to get, 3 spell counters. And keep the one on Endymion. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do. Imperm is dead because both of my monsters are untargetable. Now let's just grab a Magister. That's literally what I'm doing, Bomber. What else can I Pendulum Summon from the extra deck? Huh, I could... That works. What's the summoning condition for this thing? Discarding one card. Yeah, let's go Reflection and bounce one of his back row. And if he has Imperm, it'll force it out, I guess. And I can just attack over everything else. Then rescale this so that, you know, more spell counters for Jackal, King, and Magister. My other monsters are protected from being attacked thanks to Avramax. And now I have a Spell Trap negate and a Monster negate. Okay, it's not going to save you. I don't know why he waited until after he took 3k damage. But yeah, again, these are the low levels, so obviously I'm expecting a lot of jank and unexpected stuff. Oh.